This nigga want war, PC. What you think about Cap? We're gonna roll with that, Cap.
Huh?
What you think about that background? We're gonna roll with that. Yeah.
Hey, that's too hard. It don't matter. Yeah, all right.
No.
Oh, somebody need to be charged up.
Yeah.
I heard.
That's
That's not a good sound at the beginning of the show. Do any of you brothers got the Strong's? I got the Strong dictionary.
I think I got it in my backpack. I can pull it real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second, Trey.
Okay. We're gonna get a definition out of that.
You talking about the Vondervan, sir?
No. Not the Zondervan. Not the Zondervan, the Strong's dictionary. If y'all don't have it, I got it.
Okay, yeah, I don't
And you
think I got
definitely want to get
Strong's.
you one. Oh, no sweat.
I'm a real big priest, nigga. UKK teach, nigga.
They gon' stop and call it Elroy. Fucking Jack, come on over them demons like a Hellboy.
I don't know what you keep doing, Bob. You keep removing yourself from the stage, y'all. Keep removing yourself from the stage. You gotta watch whatever you're doing, whatever you're hitting. All right. Shalom, Israel. We are back as if we ever left, because we ain't going nowhere. You understand? I was about to sing that Diddy song. We ain't going nowhere, but I don't want to do that one. So I start singing that, and somebody be like, "Oh, was he at a Diddy party or something?" You know what I'm saying? I was about to sing it, but y'all get the point. We ain't going nowhere. The ISUPK is here to stay, whether you like it or not. You understand? You either gonna get with it or get rolled over. All right, just that simple. All right, and then I got my heavy hitters in the building with me. You understand? We got Officer Aban Azar, straight out of St. Lucifer, Hell Zuri. You understand? And then we got the mighty Officer Maya Shala out of ATL. Their brother bridging that gap all the way from STL to ATL. All right. And then we got the trooper. We can't forget our trooper. You know what I'm saying? Hardcore brother. You understand? Trooper Halaka Ma. You understand? Out of that same ATL area. All right. Holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Stronger than you cats out there in the world. You know, you guys out there in the world can't let go of the weed. You can't let go of the 304s. You can't let go of Christmas. You know how many men that's attached to Christmas and their birthday? Like, that is some silly stuff, man. You know, in the world, the only thing that I really did when I was celebrating my birthday and stuff was, just to drink, just to go to the club. Do the same stuff that I was already doing.
Right.
Doing the same stuff. You know, so I mean, I wasn't all attached to it like that. You know, I wasn't like a child, man. Children love that kind of stuff. I was a grown man. You know what I mean? And I wasn't sitting here pouting and whining because nobody bought me something for my birthday. You know how many adults do that? You know how many adults turn around and whine and cry because they don't get acknowledged for their birthday? That's silly. You grown. And like I said, we got a young trooper here that fought through all of that. You understand? And he's here with us, holding it down. You understand? Holding
Calm
this.
down.
All right. Now that you want to look at that and see that as something great. Just think about it. Just think about all the stuff that we go through out here. I mean, it's sin everywhere. It's crime. It's all kinds of stuff, man. Our oppressor makes sure that he puts that in our face. You understand? All day, every day. From robbing and stealing, from pork and shrimp and crab, from Christmas to Thanksgiving to New Year's. What was the last one they just celebrated? Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, brother. Hey, mashallah, you did an excellent job bringing out all of the horror. Wasn't nobody happy. Wasn't nobody happy on Valentine's. Didn't nobody seem to have
Right.
been in love. Ain't that what they do?
Mhm.
I ain't seen none of that on Valentine's Day. I saw none of that love. You understand? But
Right.
guess what? I saw a whole bunch of men that was walking around miserable, boy. They
Oh,
was
God,
sad
sir.
going through them stores, buying them big dumbass balloons and a teddy bear. I mean, they walking out the store with the life size teddy bears.
Yeah.
They women wanted the big life size teddy bears, the one that stand 5 feet tall. That they gonna put in the bed with them when you ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
or until that work bay or the side dude come through. You know, you had a side dude in the bed, then turn around and get the teddy bear. They moved the teddy bear out. But I mean, that was crazy. To see our people still, this silly and this foolish, man, to keep following the ways of this society instead of the ways of our God, which would make you a totally clean people.
Right.
Family don't have to argue and fight on holidays, but they do.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because there's a real special and peculiar demon that's over them holidays, man. I don't know no family that's just, oh yeah, it's Thanksgiving. Oh man, I'm so thankful to God for you. And then what's funny is that it's only around the holidays is when you're thinking about your cousins. It's
Right.
it's only around the holidays when you're thinking about your family. Oh man, I miss my family. Oh man, I can't wait to see my cousin. Damn, all the way till Thanksgiving. It's March, and you gonna wait all the way till then to see your damn cousin. Like it's crazy. So, like I said, man, we done turn around. This young man that fought through all of that. You understand? All the shrimp and the scampi, in the world. And he done put all that down, man, to come serve the Lord in the ISUPK up under Commander General YAHANNA. Get that brother a hand for that, man. You understand? Get that brother a hand for that. That's strong. That's strong right there, man. A lot of brothers and sisters can't do it. They can't do it, man. This is too clean for them. It's too clean here. What they say in the church? You always a sinner. We was born into sin. Like that don't mean just be filthy and nasty. But to them, it do. Because that's what they do. They use those excuses to be filthy and nasty. And in here, we don't do such a thing. You understand? We don't do that in here. We clean up our lives in here. You understand? So I mean, like I said, big ups to you, Trooper. You know what I'm saying? You stay
Damn right, sir.
strong,
Damn
warrior.
right.
You
Damn
hold it
right. Keep
down, man.
going with
I
us.
can't. Damn right.
Come, sir.
Damn right. Cause you learn how to war in here.
Hmm.
You don't learn how to bam tambourines in the ISUPK. We don't do that. Oh no. Oh no. You don't learn how to sing gospel music. Sing what's that? Kirk Franklin's greatest hits. You don't learn that in here. You don't learn what's that other one? I got ham, lamb, ram, dog, frog, hog, hog. We,
Hey,
we, we ain't singing that kind of silly
Well,
mess.
see.
it's a like, it's a like if I could, sir. It's a like if I could.
Go ahead.
Hey, look, like you say, we in here, man. We don't teach you how to get swallowed up.
Oh my God.
We don't
Oh
teach you how to
my
get swallowed up, man.
Right.
We get in here and teach you how to war, how to fight,
Damn right.
how to get it on, man. Because we are warriors, man. The Lord is a Lord of hosts, man. This is an army that we're in. We are fighting every day, all day. You will never hear us talking about getting swallowed up and
Damn
all
right.
that crazy homosexual
Right.
stuff that they talk about in the church. We in the Christian church, man, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? We are warriors in here, man. And I love one of my brothers, man. Once again, it's sharper to a radio. We get it on and we warn. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's like this.
Damn right. Damn right. Damn right. I just wanted to make sure I say that, you know what I'm saying, for our troopers, and all of our troopers, all our brothers and our sisters, sisters that come out of the world that are as selfish as could be, just as nasty and as evil as they could be. You know what they do? They come in here and they clean their life up too. They stop the smoking.
Damn right.
They stop the 304. That's like a tradition now. About I know you gonna tell all about that on your show. You know what I'm saying? Turn around and they 304 and like crazy here in 314. You know, it's disgusting. But sisters come in here, and stop with the selfishness and learn how to keep a family together. Because this society teaches us the exact opposite. It teaches us to hate each other. From the smallest to the greatest thing. You know, this society teaches us to hate each other. This society teaches us to war against one another. But in here in ISUPK, we learn how to take ground with each other. We learn how to go to war with each other. We're not against each other in here. No nation is going to survive that way. But we're the only ones that's doing this. Why? Because we've been destroyed. Our oppressor works day and night, not so that he can figure out how to give you food stamps. You know what I'm saying, and give you welfare. That's not what he does. He turns around and works day and night to destroy you. Every single thing about you. And then, like I said, for our sisters to come in here and learn how to hold the family down, that's a big thing. Big ups to our sisters too as well. The young men, you understand? Damn right. You understand? That's in the school warring, because this is war. This ain't Christianity. This ain't religious freaks. You know, this ain't whatever you think at whoever religion that you in. This ain't that. Life is about warfare. It's about warfare, man. And this is the only place that's gonna teach you. Everywhere else is what? What they talk about? What's the first thing that they talk about, trooper? Anywhere else you go, it's a four-letter word. What is the first thing they talk about when you go anywhere else? Give it to me, trooper. I think you're on mute.
Salaki out of one. I need a little more out of one.
I got you, sir. I got you.
All right, come on, my Charlotte. Come on with it.
All they talk about is love.
Love. That's it. That's it. The four-letter word, man. Love. Everything is damn love, and no, it's not. No, it is not. You know what? You know what love did? Love got those brothers and sisters unalived in during the time of the Maccabees.
Right.
That was love. That was love right there. Because they don't understand that there's a time for everything else. There's a time for it's a time for love. Ain't nothing wrong with love. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But there's a time and a place for it, man.
Right.
And every time is not the time, and every place is not the place for no love. I mean, just think about a criminal, right, with a gun in your face. Are you talking love to this guy?
No,
Are you talking love to this guy? No, you're not. And nobody, he talking about give it up. That wallet, that money, that whatever you got on you, them chains, them jewels, them diamonds, give it up. And you're gonna say, Jesus loves you. Is that what you're gonna say? Or you gonna try to defend yourself? Well, I already know what most of them in the world gonna do. I already know what they gonna do. You understand? They gonna give it up. They gonna hand it over.
Right.
They gonna sit there like a little biz snitch and just give it up. No, that ain't the time for love, man. That person ain't loving you. That person is not loving you. So how you gonna try? Oh, I love you. I love you. Oh, here's my change. Here's my my wallet too. Okay. My bank account number, routing number 596-555. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like that sounds ridiculous. That sounds ridiculous. But that's what they teach you anywhere else you go. It's just love every damn thing. Can't you see that? That's what's getting us unalive every day.
Right.
Can't you see that it's all of this love that's getting us all of these diseases that we got every day? Can't you see that love is what's getting our children defiled, left and doggone right? All of this love is getting our women slept with by everybody, whether she belonged to another man or not. All this love is getting our women slept with by everybody, when she's only supposed to be with one man her whole life.
That's right.
But it's that love. Love everything. When that's just not how it is. That's just not life.
Like if I could, sir.
Go ahead, Mighty Man. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's a crazy thing that you say that too, because love, you know what I'm saying? Like we love these other nations so much, right? You know what I'm saying? We'll let them come into our neighborhoods and set up shop.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come into our neighborhoods and set up shop.
Yeah.
We love them enough to let them come into our neighborhood, set up shop, take their kids through school, and live a great life while we still sit here and struggle. But we'll funnel our money into their businesses. But they
Right.
don't love us enough. They won't let us come up and set up a damn Shakisha's Pizza Hut in their neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We can't set up a
Mm-hmm.
chicken hut or ice cream spot in Chinatown. We can't do that. They don't love us enough to do that. You get what I'm saying? But we love them
Right.
enough to let them come in and take over our neighborhoods, man. And we got to
Yeah.
stop doing that, man. We got to do like Zephaniah 2 and 1 say, man, we got to gather ourselves together, man.
Absolutely. Huh?
We
And
got
you
to
right
gather
up.
ourselves together.
Oh, so like, go ahead, brother. You finish.
Nah, we just got to gather ourselves together, Cap, man, and let these people know that we are the nation of people, you know what I'm saying, that should be desired. You know what I'm saying? We are the people that's not desired, but we should be desired, though, Cap. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand that as a nation of people. And the only way you're gonna learn that, Cap, and you already know, under commanding YAHANNA, man, you got to come into the school, man, and understand your nationality, your heritage, and your history, your people. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? You'll jump on board, man. You'll understand what we talking about and what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, sir.
They're right. No sweat. No sweat. And you are right. We welcome them other nations of people with open arms. I mean, just go check your liquor stores. Now, it's a brother that owns one, brother and a sister that own a liquor store on right up street around the corner from school on Kings Highway and um damn, it's not Kensington. It's a block or two from Kensington, somewhere up in there, right? Not too far from here. Now they got the Herb gas station right across the street. They got an Herb liquor store down the street. Then
Mm-hmm.
they got another one right here down on Union. That's not too far from here. You understand? And guess where all of our people go to get the liquor? Guess where? To the Arabs,
Mm-hmm.
to the Arab gas station. They got a brother, I forgot the name of his restaurant, but he had a restaurant right here on Martin Luther King and Martin Luther King and is that Arlington? And turned around and the brother had to close his doors because nobody was coming in his restaurant buying chicken. You know where they were going? Right down the street to the Arabs to buy chicken, crispy chicken. You know, y'all seen them
Yeah.
gas station,
Yep.
crispy chicken.
Taking over. It's taking over,
Chicken,
Cap.
chicken
Yep.
don't even look good.
Right.
It don't even look good. But this brother, I used to eat there all the time. This brother, anytime I come to the school or be leaving here, if he was open, I made sure when I was hungry, I got some of that brother's food. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
he had some good food, man. Him and that little sister that used to work in there with him was cooking their ass off, brother. But guess what? They couldn't get. They couldn't get enough people to come into the restaurant in order for him to stay open. You know, it just didn't happen. So yeah, but love is the reason why the Arabs are getting rich. The Arabs are selling all of the damn Don Julio that brothers and sisters like to drink.
Mm-hmm.
The what's the other one that they like?
Casamigos.
The Casamigo. The Arabs are selling all of that. You know, instead of that brother and that sister that's over on King's Highway, we choose to go to them versus going to him. You know, and that's what that love that's destroying us, man. You understand? F that love, man. It's
Right.
time for us to start loving each other,
Damn right, Cap.
not
Damn right.
everybody, man.
Yeah.
Because that ain't getting everybody a paycheck. Everybody mute up until you talking. I can hear some background, some TVs or something, or somebody whooping their kids or something. I don't know what's going on. But no, but that love is not getting everybody a paycheck, man. It's not getting Israelites. It's not getting Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian men and women paychecks. It's just not. It's getting the other nations paid. There's a brother, say this and then we'll get to the topic. There's a brother that owns a beauty supply right on Kings Highway and same damn, what is that, a bar? Is that Fountain? Is that Fountain right there? Yeah, I think that's Fountain. Kings Highway and Fountain. Right? Turn around, little small little building, man. This brother, he cuts her out of there. He got a couple of stylists in there, and he has beauty products galore in this little small building. But check this out. Our people don't go to him. When they need some Stay Soft Fro, they go down the street. They go right down the street to the Arabs that took their little big store that they got and made an even bigger store across the street. They built a bigger building from the one that they already had. They've been selling so much weave, so many lace fronts, so many ponytails, so many eyelashes that they bought a bigger building and built it themselves. They've been on that one corner in a big building for years. I forgot how long. But then turned around and across the street from that big building, that little big building they had, they built a bigger building. That's a shame. And that's what love is doing for us. It's taking care of the other nations of people. They ain't taking care of us. We should be going to that brother. What's his name? Mr. Bowman's. That's where we should be going to get our haircut products. Not to the Arabs. You know. But let's get to the topic. Let's get to the topic. All right. Are we in the new covenant now or later? You know, it's been a big topic. You understand? And my Charlotte, you've been hearing it too. You've been right there with me on Club.
Got what God, sir. You already know.
I just don't
Oh
understand
my God,
what
God,
these
it's
people be
crazy.
listening to, what they rereading. You know, what book are they reading out of? You understand? Because it says it's in the Bible. I don't know which one they read. You know, maybe it's one of those other versions they read. You know, they like to do that. They like to go and get them other versions, and they like to read those. You know, a brother.
Hey, Cap,
Oh, go ahead.
hey, what I say when they go to them versions, that's them comfortable versions. They like to go to them comfortable
Yeah.
versions, make them feel good.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can go to that KJV, man. That shit gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you, man.
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, you see like the brother Moses. Was you in there yesterday?
Yeah, I was in there.
We
Yep.
had that. Come on, brother. The brother clearly did not understand what he was reading.
No, he did not.
And he couldn't answer because you saw he went to those two comfortable versions first.
He went to the comfortable.
When I just stayed right where we was at, right in the King James version, where we're supposed to be at. I stayed right there, and I went off of it.
Yeah,
and he still has not answered what Christ meant when he said that the Sabbath is made for man and not man for the
they
Sabbath.
did not understand that.
He didn't understand that. He didn't understand it.
They didn't understand it.
He did not understand it. And this is what I'm trying to tell you is that you're not gonna understand it either, man. You understand? By doing all of this, you got to come here. You got to be taught by righteous men. You know, you want to learn the truth, man. Come learn from Commanding General YAHANNA.
Yeah, right, Cap.
This is where the truth is at.
All right.
This is where it's at, man. Don't think for 1 second you're going to learn it anywhere else. You know, not true. But give me Jeremiah 31:31. Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, Cap, I said in that room, man, everybody fumbling and stumbling. I'm sitting there like, I'm like, look, I'm like, I know Cap on stage. I know Cap got it. He gonna hold it down.
Good
like,
night,
man. They
man.
fumbling and stumbling, man. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They talking about not turning on no lights. You can't cook. You can't. I'm like, oh my God.
Hey, look out! You can't do your pleasure. You can't do your pleasure. I asked him. I said, brother, what are you doing on Clubhouse today? Do you like being on Clubhouse?
Like,
is that your pleasure? He said, yeah, but I'm teaching. I said, but that's your pleasure though, right? That's your pleasure. So if you're doing anything that you enjoy, you can't do. They make the Most High sound ridiculous, man.
Man, they talking about, look, Cap, they were talking about can't turn on the light switch.
Oh my God.
I'm like, but
And
you can be on Clubhouse. You can turn on Clubhouse, but you
yeah,
can't
you
turn
turn
on your
on that
light switch.
phone. Yeah, you can turn that phone on. According to them, we ain't supposed to be doing no. We shouldn't be doing nothing today. We shouldn't be doing absolutely. We should be laying in our bed, looking up at the ceiling until
Yeah.
the Sabbath is over. You know what I'm saying?
No servile work. They don't understand what that is. They don't.
Hey, you see, he didn't. You see, he didn't. He did not know what servile work meant.
Salakia, sir.
And one second, about I even told him. I said, dude, nobody is working for me at the store. What are you talking about?
Right, exactly.
He said, it's your fault. You the reason. I do servile work. Do you understand what that is? And he said, no. I said, that means a person that works for you. And then he turned around and said, show me that book, chapter, and verse. I said, dude, you read it. It said, your servant, thy maid, thy. What are you talking about? This is someone that works for you. You can't force
Cap,
them
they talking about they prepping food for today. They prepping food. They prepping
on Friday, the day of preparation. Man, that's boy. I listen. I thank God for Commander Junior Hunter, brother.
I think God, hey.
You understand? Set us free from all foolishness. Right. You understand? Go ahead, Amon.
Salakia, I just want to add, like a couple years back, a sister told us they had to eat jars of relish.
Yeah. Yeah, they eat cold sandwiches and just all kind of stuff, man. I mean, if you choose to, now, if you just want to say, hey, I'm just taking a day off from cooking, that's your choice. That's your day of rest. You don't have to cook, a full course meal or fry no chicken or make no lasagna. You don't have to do that. If you want to make sandwiches and chips, you could do that. But just don't make a religion out of it and say that it's a requirement of God. That God said that you must turn around and make a damn turkey sandwich, Friday. And your bread soggy as hell. you gotta put your mustard or whatever you like on your sandwich, your mayo and all that on Friday, and then eat it just as soggy as could be on Saturday for the come on, man. Like that don't make sense. That don't make sense. And they don't understand the Bible. And I'm showing how they don't understand this either. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Trooper, read that for me.
Come, sir. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah. Verse 32.
All right, now stop right there real quick.
Come.
Now, first off, we gotta realize who this new covenant is being made with. Because like I know that a lot of people in these religions say that the new covenant is for every people, all people, every nation, when that is so not true. Who are those two names in the Bible? Jeremiah 31 and 31 that the Lord said he gonna make this new covenant with?
Come. The house of Israel.
The house of Israel. Keep going.
And with the house of Judah.
And with the house of Judah. That's it. No, you don't see nobody else in there. And who was part of the old covenant? Who was the old covenant for? The same people. You understand? The same people. We got scriptures on all of this. All right. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. All right, give me Hebrews 9 and 15.
Come, sir. The book of Hebrews, chapter 9 and verse 17.
Now hold on 1 second. I'm kind of cutting a little bit because this is to the point of what we just said. but then it's going to give us another point as well. You understand? So just keep this in mind of who the new covenant is for and that New Testament. All right, and just keep that in mind. All right, now go ahead and read that for me, brother.
Come, sir. The book of Hebrews, chapter 9 and verse 17. For a testament is of force after men are dead.
Wait, hold on. 9 and 15.
Salakia. Hebrews, chapter 9, verse 15. And for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death for the redemption and the transgressions that were under the first testament.
Stop right there. So who was under the first testament? The Israelites.
Come, sir.
The Israelites were under the first testament, right? Talking about covenant, and I'm gonna show you that too. We're gonna get that definition out of it. All right. Now jump back to Jeremiah 31 and 31.
Come, sir.
The new covenant and old covenant, guess what? Consists of the very same people. It did not shift to anyone else. No one else was magically, drawn into this by the love of Jesus. That's what they talk about. That love, the love of Jesus. They remind me of every time I hear them say love, start talking love. You know what actually comes to my mind up? That old TV show, Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another love boat. That's what that sounds like to me, man. Every time I start hearing them cats talk about love, that's what start ringing in my head. Love boat. I used to watch that show with my mom. I used to sit and watch that show with my mom, man. And it's the love boat. That's what it sounds like. Like everybody just get on here. We're just gonna just love each other. When that's not it, man. That's not it. That's not life. That's not in the Bible. You understand? That's not all life consists of. Is damn love. And we're gonna show you that it doesn't. Go ahead, Troop. Keep reading.
Come, sir. Verse Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 31.
He said verse Jeremiah. Dang. Go ahead. You got it. I'll come on with it.
Salaki Adawan.
Verse
31. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
The house of Israel and the house of Judah. Talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. That's who we're going to make that new covenant with. It don't say nobody else. Nobody else. Keep going.
Come, sir. Verse 32. Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant they break. Although I was an husband unto them, saith the Lord.
Okay, stop right there. 1 second. Okay, now, who got led out of the land of Egypt? I mean, this is another identifying marker where the Lord he's zeroing in, he's homing in on one particular people, and he's letting you know who he's making this covenant with. And it's not everybody. It's not all nations. He turned around, and if the first one wasn't enough for you by saying Israel and with the house of Judah, that like if that wasn't enough, he doubles back and says the covenant is going to be made with those I brought out of the land of Egypt. And who did he bring out of the land of Egypt? Let's see. Go to Exodus 12 and start at 29. We're gonna read a lot of this right here.
On concert, the book of Exodus, chapter 12 and verse 29. And it came to pass that at midnight the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, from the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of cattle.
Keep going.
Verse 30. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants, and all the Egyptians, and there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead.
Keep going.
Verse 31. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, Rise up and get you forth from amongst my people, both of you and the children of Israel, and go serve the Lord as ye have said.
Okay, so what happened here is, if you know the story of Moses, when the Most High turned around and had him go and speak to the Pharaoh, right? And tell him, you know, that famous line that they say at church and that they use for all of the Christmas plays and all, let my people go, right? That's what Moses went to the Pharaoh and told him. Why? Because he had enslaved us. You know, he turned around and enslaved us. So now Moses said, let him go. And then the Lord told Moses, listen, I'm gonna harden Pharaoh's heart. I'm going to prove my point to him. He's not going to want to let you go. Same way our oppressor right now today does not want to let us go. He refuses to.
Right.
No good thing you could do will have him let you go free. It doesn't matter. It does not matter what you do. He is not setting you free. You know what I mean? You can forget about it. And so he told him, he said, that's okay. He's going to harden his heart. He's going to refuse. And I'm just summing it up. So I'm going to do several things. I'm going to have you doing several things, Moses. And then he's going to finally let you go. Because he told him, he went to him and asked him just for 3 days. Oh, just for 3 days. Now who all has worked a slavery here in America know how hard it is to get a day off? Who don't know how hard and how difficult it is to get the day off in this place? You'll be forever. You'll be begging forever.
It's like if I could, sir.
Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, and and this oppressive kingdom right here, man, you never get a day off. You never get a day off. Because they always want you to do more and more and more and more. You know what I'm saying? They'll put the burden on you so they can go out and be on the lakeside. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They can go out there and sit in the boat and chill and do what they're supposed to do. All they got to do is call your dumb self. You know what I'm saying? All they got to do is call you and make sure everything is done. While they out there on the boat, drinking beers, catching fish, doing whatever they do. But you over here slaving, working super hard to appease your oppressor, man.
Right.
And it takes you away from everything. It takes you away from your family. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you away from your brothers. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you away from all of that. But they don't give a damn. All they care about is what you can do for them, man. They got to come to a point to where, man, look, we got to do for us, man. We got to do for us. Yeah, and we'll find a way. You know what I'm saying, Cap? I go. This is a crazy subject. You know, I go on this all day, Cap, because you know what I'm saying. Because our brothers and sisters, they need to learn and understand this, man. Like, your oppressor is not the way.
Damn right.
You'll sit here and look at your oppressor, and you'll envy that. But you'll want what they have. How about not wanting what the Lord wants you to have? How about sit back and see what the Lord wants you to have, man?
And look, what the Lord is promising us is way greater than that minimum wage paycheck you is dying to get every week or every 2 weeks, or that doggone once a month welfare check you getting. The Most High promised us complete control and authority over the entire planet. And you don't want it. Like, I don't understand that. Look at what the heathens are doing with it. They want it so bad, they fighting each other for it. They want it so bad, they fighting each other. And here the Most High gave it to us. Gave it to us. And here they are fighting for it. They want it. They want it so bad. What's that old saying? That they could taste it. They want it so bad they can taste it. And here we are. All we want is just a bum ass weekly, you know what I'm saying, minimum wage paycheck, man. That they're gonna take plenty of taxes out of. So you're getting a minimum check. Right. They take all of their taxes out of it before they got state, they got fed, they got local. Oh my God, I remember when. Listen, I was working for the devil a long time ago when they put that local tax in there. I was working downtown and get my paychecks used to be swole too. I was in the union. And I turned around and my weekly check went down some. And I was like, whoa, what the hell? Why? Because local tax was added onto that. I said, God damn. now I got to pay to work in this. I mean, I'm already paying to work. I'm already paying your federal and your state. Now they got the local tax. Next is going to be neighborhood tax. Right. Next is going to be block tax. If you work on a certain street, you know what I'm saying, depending on what street you're working on, the tax is going to be higher versus in other areas.
Salakia,
go ahead.
Martin Luther King Boulevard tax.
Oh, man, it's going to be all them taxes. It's going to be all them taxes in a minute. Let them keep going. Right. Because the scripture says that the devil, he's going to turn up in the end because he know that he got little time. And I'm paraphrasing. Right. He got little time, man. And he's trying to enjoy it all. He's enjoying it all. While you sitting here working 9 to 5. You remember that song when Dolly Parton came out with them big old fake white breasts? Mm-hmm. That sisters own, you know what I'm saying, naturally. Working 9 to 5. Dolly Parton ain't never worked no damn 9 to 5.
Right. She got the big old. She got the big old boo boo. She got the big old supplement.
Come on, man. Come on. The big old fake dog on what the silicone. You know what I'm saying? Fix a flat. You know, caulk. She got some caulk in them breasts. You know, who the hell won't? But she made that song working 9 to 5, like she's slaving out here. I look at how on some of my contracts, I'm gonna say this and we're gonna get back to it. On some of my contracts that I have, I see how our brothers and sisters work 9 to 5, and I see how the devil work 9 to 5. Antoine and Shaquita can't take them long smoke breaks like them oppressors do. They sit out on smoke break for hours. It's only supposed to be 15 minutes. But they got that nervous. Oh, I just got to take a smoke. I just got to take a smoke break. So they go and they sit. They be smoking 45 minutes to an hour on a 15-minute break.
Yep.
But let you turn around, be on your break. They ask you, break isn't over yet? You still here? You're not back on the floor? That's how they do you. Go ahead,
Cap, I could real quick. my daughter, my little girl, she probably about 8 years old, right? Mm-hmm. She come ask me, she say, why do she say white people, because she understand the truth or whatever, whatever I'm teaching, whatever. She like, why do white people take so many coffee breaks? I said, well, let me inform you why they take so many.
Man, this their kingdom.
Yeah,
they kingdom.
I said this their kingdom. Anytime they get stressed, they leave their house. They done drunk 2 cups of coffee before they leave their house.
Yep.
Then when they get to work, they need a cup of coffee there too. And then they drinking coffee all throughout the day. They jacked up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a come down process. You get what I'm saying? It's like a drug. Yeah, it's like a drug addict. My daughter's like, why they drink so much coffee? I'm like, that's what the oppressor have to do to maintain they kingdom. That's what they have to do. The
best part of waking up is Folgers in the cup. Yes, right. They love that coffee, and they do that too. That's an excuse for them to get up from their station and do nothing. They're already sitting there doing nothing. But then they got to go get some coffee, and they stand there and start talking to you at the coffee machine. You know what I mean? And here they go wasting another 25, 35, 45 minutes where they supposed to be on the clock. But they do. I've seen it. I've seen, like I said, in my contracts, I've seen oppressors sitting and looking up hunting gear, fishing gear, boating gear, every doggone thing to enjoy life while watching the cameras, making sure that the slaves is out there working. They go from here, looking up duck hunt this and, you know what I'm saying, deer hunt that, and then turn around, oh, look, check that camera, make sure that them niggas ain't taking no break. And they go back to, once they find out they all working, they go back to it. I remember one of my contracts, they used to stand and watch. The TV was already damn near about 100-inch TV, to where they can fully see what you are doing. You know how they have all the minicam views all over the screen.
Yeah,
they made sure they could see you at your stations. Had 100-inch TV and turned around and got all these cameras when they was watching everybody. And these two devils would just stand there and just be looking at the camera. And every so often you'll see the supervisor, not the main boss, supervisor, run out the doggone office and run down there and tell one of them brothers either he get working or he get lost. Straight up. That's how he did them. I remember one time I was standing there, I was watching this. One time a brother turned around and went, and it was so cold in this place. They don't even provide in the warehouse, they don't even provide heat. The brothers started bringing their own heaters and, you know, getting those little pouches that go in your hands to heat your hands and your feet.
Warming pouches, yep.
They was doing everything they could, 5 pairs of socks on, 3 coats, everything to stay warm. And one of the, he couldn't take it. He was freezing because it was cold. The brother turned around, went to go warm himself up in front of the heater in the break room. It's at least some heat in the break room. So he go in there, he in front of the heater trying to warm up. The devil said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Hey, I'm freezing, man." He said, "My hands and my feet, I'm trying to warm up, but I can't." He said, "Okay, well, get your shit and go warm up at home." That's what he told his brother. Yeah. And you don't even have any heat for them to adequately do their job in. Come on. And because he had been working there for 12 years. That's how they do their veterans on their job. They don't care nothing about you being no vet in this place. They don't care nothing about you working your whole half of your life here. They don't care nothing about that. Go get warmed up at home then. They fired him on the spot. I said, God damn. Fired this brother on the spot. All because he was trying to get warm. So this is kind of the same thing that Moses and our ancestors was going through back then.
Yeah.
They turn around and they ask for 3 days off so that they can go serve the Most High in the wilderness. And he was like, "Oh no, you got work to do."
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean off? What do you mean break? Better get back to work. What do you say? If you don't like working for Luther's janitorial, then I suggest you take your broke ass home. Ain't that what he said on Set It Off?
Yeah.
What he told him?
Can't be crazy.
That's what they tell us all the time.
Yeah.
You don't like working for Church's Chicken? You take your broke ass home.
Yeah.
You don't like working for Amazon? Then take your broke ass home. And you notice all of them places, every brother and sister is complaining.
Mm-hmm.
Every brother and sister is complaining. Amazon, Lyft, DoorDash, everybody is striking out. Yeah. Why? Because they're not getting paid fairly. But you know what they say? Hey, you can either get with it or you can get the F out of here. That's what they say. Mm-hmm. That's what they say. Yep. Go ahead, I'll finish reading.
Come, sir. Verse 32. Also, take your flocks and your herds, as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also.
Right. Now here go. Hey, Pharaoh, like, man, look, get everything and get up out of here. Get it and get up out of here, because this was one of the last things that the Most High did. One of those signs that he said he was going to show to them through Moses was their the firstborn of all of their sons was going to be unalive. And guess what? The Pharaoh had one of them sons too.
Mm.
And it took for him to wake up his healthy little Hamite son was gone. Then he knew. He said, "Oh no, you know what? Hey, y'all get up out of here." Go ahead, keep reading.
Come on, sir. Verse 33. And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out of the land in haste. For they said, we be all dead men.
So they said, "Look, y'all hurry up and get out of here." You ever seen like on movies when somebody pushing somebody to get out of there? You understand? Hurry up, go, 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 go. Man, get out of here. Let's go. We all finna be dead men if you guys stay here. You understand? Why? Because they knew now. Oh, the Lord means business. He means
Yeah, right.
business now. Because how is every firstborn gone? You understand? Every firstborn is gone. Every firstborn son. And matter of fact, the Most High he did the firstborn everything, didn't he? The cattle, the damn
The
bees and
roach,
birds,
hey,
and hey,
the roach, the
man,
rat,
listen, the Most High unalive the firstborn everything.
everything.
You understand? He was not playing. The Most High means business. All right. And he handled his business on those Egyptians. And now they urgent with the people. Man, look, get out of here. Hurry up and get out of here. Keep reading.
Come on, sir. Verse 34. And the people took their dough before it was leavened, their kneading troughs being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders.
So they ain't had no time. You understand, the pack. They just had to grab what they could grab and get out of there. Keep going.
Come on, sir. Verse 35. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses. And they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment.
Okay. So what happened here? The children of Israel, I'm sorry. And the people took, and the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels and silver and jewels of gold and raiment. So they turned around and, well, guess what? They was like, man, let me hold something. You understand? They went to the Egyptians. Man, let me hold. Damn, that's a nice chain you got, but let me hold that. Damn. Oh man, you got lots of silver, man. Let me hold about 50 shekels. Let me get 100 shekels of that, man. Let me get some of that silver, some of that gold you got. You know, that's what they turned around and did. They borrowed that, right? They did what Moses told them to do, and go and borrow from them Egyptians. You understand? That's what he did. Go ahead, keep going.
Come, sir. Verse 36. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians.
Favor. Keep going.
Come. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required, and they spoiled the Egyptians.
Okay, so the Lord gave them favor. Moses told them to do this, and then the Lord said, okay, since they done borrowed all of their stuff, so they went to all of their pawn shops and bought everything they could borrow. Since they got all of that jewelry that they be hanging from their ears and their jaw and their lips and wrapped around their neck and everything, whatever they got, give it up. Give it up.
Cap all them plates they got in their lips.
All them plates.
Dishes. They got them dishes in their ears and all that crazy
nonsense. You got to disinfect them plates they had in their lips. We had to disinfect those first. You understand? I don't know what Shot BB was doing with her mouth. You understand? But that gold, give me that gold plate up out that lip. Shot BB. Let me handle that. Let me disinfect that. You understand? Go ahead, keep going.
Tamakan. Verse 37. And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramses to Succoth, about 600,000 on foot that were men beside children.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 38.
Keep going.
Tamakan. And a mixed multitude went up also with them, and flocks and herds, even very much cattle.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Verse 39. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough, which they brought forth out of Egypt. For it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt and could not tarry.
Yeah.
Neither had they prepared for themselves any victuals.
Okay, so right here, this is where we get the unleavened bread from. You know what I mean? At the time of the Passover. Matter of fact, it's coming up next month. We got a couple of weeks. You understand? And it's going down.
Yes.
It is going down. You understand? It is going down in just a few short weeks, man. It's gonna be Passover is gonna be here before you know it.
Right.
All right. But they turned around and they could not tarry, they could not wait. You know, normally bread has to rise, you know, in order for it to have that soft texture. You know how your bunny bread and stuff like that come from out the store. You know, it has to rise. You got to knead it. You know, you got to mix all of that. What's that? Baking soda and all of that leaven that you put in there. Knead it. You ever seen them do it? I did it a couple times. I tried to make bread. You know what I'm saying?
Put a little honey in there.
Yeah, man, look at here. You know what I'm saying? I done needed some bread before. You know, so like I said, turn around, put all that stuff together. Wow. Oh man, hold on. They trying to get us again on the TikTok. Wait a minute.
Oh man, we ain't said nothing crazy, Cap.
Yeah, they trying. Hold on 1 second. Let me fix that. All right, I think we back now. We back. Look, the devil thought he had me, but God got me. Yes.
Jesus, take the wheel. Hold the wheel, Jesus.
Jesus, take the TikTok. You understand? Take the TikTok. Scabala. Okay. but yeah, look, they be trying to flag us for anything. You know, I ain't even do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they be trying to get us. They be trying to pop us every time. But you turn around, you gotta knead that bread, right? And then you have to let it sit. You know, if I'm not mistaken, it has to sit for like over an hour. Some, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. In order for it to fully rise, then you can turn around and bake it. You know, you knead it right. You gotta knead it good too, boy. Knead it properly, let it sit. Then when it rise, swell all up, then you can put that bad boy in the oven, man, and do your thing. And cook it, and it's gonna turn out perfect. It turned out perfect. You slice it. You understand? Put some turkey in between it, 2 pieces.
Oh, man.
But boy, you got a fire sandwich. You got a fire sandwich. But I done made bread before, and it take time. It take time. You gotta knead it for a while too. You can't just like do it like 4 or 5 times and then you done. No, your bread ain't gonna turn out right. You know, your bread is not gonna turn out right if you do. Okay. So they turn around and like I said, that's where we get the unleavened bread from. You know, and then the victuals, stuff like that, right? That's the stuff to prepare food with. You know what I'm saying? That's what, and it said that they could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves any victuals. So they didn't have time to like really grab nothing. Oh, you know, baby, you know, I like a little salt and pepper on my. Get the salt and pepper. Get the paprika. Get the sage. Let me see. Get the seasoning, salt. They ain't had time to get nothing. They had time to get nothing.
Cal, you know we love that Larry seasoning. You gotta have that Larry.
You know, put some Lowry's on there. You understand? Hey, we ain't had time to get nothing. We had to get out of there. We had to grab what we could grab and get out of there.
Right.
All right.
All right.
All right. What you at? 41
Salaki out of one. That
or
would be
42?
40
Where you start reading that?
at verse 39, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Khan. Verse 40. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. Verse 41. And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even the selfsame day, it came to pass that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt.
Went out from the land of Egypt. This is where we went. This is who went out of Egypt. This is how it happened right here. No other nation of people in Jeremiah 31 and 31 to 33 we're reading. No other nation went out of the land of Egypt. This is talking about us. This is talking about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's who the Israelites will be today. All right. This is talking about us. Read the last two and let's jump back to Jeremiah.
Come, sir. Verse 42. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
For bringing them out of the land of Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
This is that night of the Lord to be observed of all the children of Israel in their generations. All
right. So stop right there.
Come.
So this is why we keep the Passover. Moses has said this is so great of an event that we must do this throughout all of our generations. This means forever. This means forever, man. Okay. So that's who the Lord brought out of the land of Egypt. All right. Now go back to Jeremiah 31.
Come, sir.
And I think we should be at what, 33 now? Where you leave off at?
Come, sir.
Yeah, we're at 33.
Come, sir. The book of Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord.
Now again, hear the Lord say, I'm gonna make this with the house of Israel. That's who Israel and Judah is, right? That's what it's talking about, all of us. And here it is again. He said this is the covenant he's going to make with the house of Israel. So you Yeshiva and Yehudas and you religious freaks, stop telling people that the Most High, the new covenant is for everybody. The Most High didn't make no covenant with everybody, not all nations. That's not true. That's just not true. The trooper already read the scripture in Hebrews 9 where it said that the New Testament is for those that was under the First Testament.
That's right.
And that word testament is talking about a covenant, an agreement. And I'm going to read the definition for you. Go ahead.
Come. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts and will be their God. And they shall be my people. Now,
here's something that a lot of people do is they think that the Lord is going to magically do something. And that's just not how God works, man. The Most High don't just magically do things. Okay. And a lot of people think putting this in your heart and in your inward parts mean that God is going to take his heavenly pen and he's going to sit and write all of his laws right here. Right there, that part right there. Oh, he missed a little, ran over a little bit, forgot a comma, but he's going to turn around and put a period right all up in here. That's what they really believe, which is foolishness, man, and which is silliness, and is not in the Bible. It's not there.
Cap. Oh,
It's not in
Salakia,
the Bible. Go ahead,
man. Oh, man. You know what they give me too when they say they you will not have to teach a man no more.
We getting to that. That's the next one.
Okay,
That's
okay.
34. That's coming. That's coming. We getting to that one right there.
Whoa, that's crazy,
All
man.
right. We are getting to that. Go ahead, read 34.
Come on, sir. Verse 34. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother,
Oh, hallelujah.
saying,
Thank
Know,
you.
know the Lord.
I'm messing with you. Come on.
Come on, sir. Know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them unto the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more.
Okay, so right here, this is what you was referring to, mashallah, is to teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord. Now, this right here, this is, kind of weird of why they say that, because how else do we learn anything unless we get taught by someone who knows? Nobody just magically just knows everything about being a carpenter. Now you could be cold with them hands, and you can get in there, and you could probably do some things that, damn boy, you only been doing this for 4 weeks, boy. You look like you've been building your whole life. You can encounter something like that, right? Because the person has those gifts with their hands. Like some people know how to paint, right? They just got that gift. They know how to paint, and they can put some stuff. But a child don't just start off just painting just excellent paintings. Just woo, he's like Picasso here. You know what I'm saying? They turn around and they can do better than the little stick figures, because that's all I used to know how to do when I was little, was make a stick figure. You know what I'm saying? I turn around and make some little sticks walk down the street with each other with a big old head. You understand?
Right,
I
yeah.
used to do that, right?
Yeah.
But that wasn't my gift. Painting wasn't my gift. Art, that was not my. I used to like art class.
Yeah.
You understand? And I
Right, yeah.
wish I had some of the skills some other kids had.
Right,
You
yeah.
understand? But they had it though. I didn't. Mine was a stick, two short sticks for the feet, another stick,
An
two more
arrow
sticks
pointing
for the
that way.
uncle. Hey, that was me right there. You understand? That was me. Okay, and then a big old gigantic head on top of the sticks. You understand?
Right.
That was my art. But some of the other children in the class, man, I was like, damn, look at that. They work like, ooh wee. You know what I mean? I'm talking about bodies, shapes, everything. They was getting it. They could get it. But you got to learn. And guess what they was doing in art class? They were learning how. You understand? And they was gifted with it. They had the hands for it. And they turned around and worked what they was learning. You don't learn. I mean, you just don't know nothing without learning it. I just don't understand it. Yeah. This teaching every man no more. Let me read it. And they shall teach no more every man his neighbor and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord. All right. It's context to this right here. What this is talking about is not, and I know brothers that have pulled the scriptures saying, second, was it First John, where they say, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments. It's not talking about that. It's not talking about that. It's talking about it being a standard, because that's that scripture that they quote in First John about knowing the Most High, keeping his laws. We doing that now. You can keep the laws right now, and we can know the Most High. So I just don't understand where the argument be coming from. If that's the case, and then they say that we're not in the new covenant right now. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That's what our King came for and brought forth that new covenant. He is the new covenant. Christ is the new covenant. And it says it in the Bible. And I just don't be understanding what some brothers and be reading. What do they be reading? You know, when they don't see that we're in the new covenant right now.
So, like I
Okay.
said, if I could.
So teach it. Oh, go ahead.
So, okay. People get a big misunderstanding on the New Covenant and the Old Testament and stuff like that. So,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand we're not sacrificing animals anymore. You know what I'm saying? That was in the Old Testament, right?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that anymore. So you have to be into the New Covenant because to forgive our sins, we don't have to sacrifice an animal. We don't sacrifice an animal anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of, to me, you know what I'm saying? I could be wrong, Adawan. You know, you can check me, let me know. But we're not sacrificing animals for our sins anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Now that goes right into it. That goes right into it. Because if we were still in the old covenant, then guess what? It would be stones being thrown around at people.
Yeah.
You understand? It
Right.
would be some unaliving by the priest.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do that.
Right.
Christ did not stone anyone when he could have. When they brought that woman that was caught in the act of adultery,
Yeah.
Christ had every right to take stones and stone that woman until she was no longer hurt.
Mm.
He could have done that. But what he came to bring was what? Forgiveness. You understand?
Mm.
That's
Mm.
one thing that Christ brought
Yeah,
was
right.
forgiveness. We gotta learn how to forgive each other, you know,
Mm.
and that's what he did, because that's in the law. Mercy, you understand? Mercy is in the law, so you could do that, you know. And he showed us how to do it. He showed us how to do everything, man, excellently. You understand? We can be some excellent brothers and sisters to one another if we will follow Christ. You know,
Right.
if we would get in the truth, if we would serve the Most High, you understand, and Christ the way that we're supposed to,
Mm.
we would. We could see some better days. We wouldn't have all this confusion if everybody wasn't so full of pride and want to, you know, teach what they want to teach versus teaching the truth. You know, if they were into serving the Most High versus themselves, then we wouldn't have these issues. But a lot of folks, that's what they're into. They're into doing it their way.
Mm.
So guess what? So guess what happens? You know, guess what happens? We got people that fall off, follow them, and then eventually they fall off. They're no longer here. You know, they're not a group anymore. I mean, it just keeps going on and on and on. When will it end? You know, when will the nonsense end? We're gonna end that nonsense about the new covenant is not here yet. Yes, it is right now.
Yeah,
It
right.
was thousands of years ago. And I'm gonna show you. We've been in the new covenant ever since Christ left here. I don't understand. You know what I mean?
Eh,
Like what are they reading?
if I could, Cat,
Go
that's a
ahead.
crazy thing. That's a crazy thing because they, a lot of people, they read the Bible, they don't understand it though. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
They don't.
they're sitting there learning from their own understanding, and that's not how you taught the Bible, man. You have to go to a man above you. You have to go to
Mhm.
somebody that understands the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're dealing with a whole lot of priests and prophets right now, and I like in this generation right now. You have to go to the man above you. You can't open up the Bible and you can go to any place that you want to, but that don't mean you gonna understand it. You finna take it from your
Mhm.
own understanding and you finna run with it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go to the priests and prophets of the Most High, man, and get this understanding, man. Oh, it's
Mhm.
crazy. This is a heavy topic, right? What you got going on, sir? This heavy topic, man. They don't know they new covenant, old covenant. You Negroes are they stagnant. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to know no
Yeah.
better. You don't want to do no better.
Yeah, absolutely. And guess what? Give me Ecclesiasticus 6 and 36. Give me that.
Okay, sir.
To show you that now we're gonna break down that teaching thing, because when it talks about you not teaching every man or your neighbor know the Lord, and I'm paraphrasing, what that's talking about is it's going to be a standard. And I don't think a lot of people that argue against this really knows what it is and the society that we live in. I've never, and you all can, if you've seen this and witnessed this, and you brothers, y'all can say something. I've never seen a class that teaches children how to celebrate Valentine's Day. Has anybody had a class on Valentine's Day?
La,
Has any brother ever had a class on Christmas?
la,
Has any brother ever had a class on Thanksgiving?
la.
Nah, I've never seen or heard that. Has any brother ever had a class on birthdays?
La.
No, never. Never. Why? Because celebrating your birthday here is what? The standard. It's a standard. What do your mother do for you on your first birthday? Which is unlawful. But what do? She put a cake. You don't know what the hell going on. You just turned 1. And she put a cake with one candle in it in front of you. And take pictures of you while you're dipping your hand in the damn cake and putting cake all over your face trying to eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because it's the standard. You've been celebrating your birthday since you were 1. Christmas. They ask you, what do you want for Christmas? No kid has ever said, what's Christmas? Christmas? What's that? They say, I want a PlayStation. I want some toys. I want some clothes. They tell you what they want. And you ask them, and they tell you. The parent doesn't say, baby, you know what? It's time for you to celebrate your first Christmas. Let me tell you what it's all about. No, that's not what they do. I don't know nobody that did that. It's the standard. And at that point, guess what? What's going to happen is you're no longer going to have to teach Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians to know the Lord. Right now, you have to. You have to right now, because guess what they're doing? They in every religion. They in Islam. They in Buddhism. They Hindus even. They what's her name? What's that woman name that just passed away? The singer. The Hum Dim Yodi Major Yo lady.
Rastafari? Was that
No,
Rastafari?
the R&B singer. Damn, Ike and Tina. You understand? Tina Turner. Okay. That woman, you look at that movie, she was doing some old Hum Dim Yodi Major jokes. Like, what the hell is that?
Right.
We was having to teach Tina Turner to know the Lord.
Yeah.
But there is going to come a time where every Israelite is going to know the Lord.
That's
when
right.
them high holy days come up, they're going to be ready for them. Same way they used to be ready for Christmas. They know when December 24th and 25th hit. They know what January 1st means. You understand? But and guess why? Because it's the standard. Nobody's teaching a class on now it's time to celebrate New Year's. Let me tell you what the ball dropping means. Let me tell you what the champagne means. Let me tell you what the mistletoe means on the none of that. They hang mistletoes and they kiss each other up under them. That's how you know what the mistletoe means. They take the Santa Claus and put the reindeer sleigh. They put them the inflatable ones in their yard. Y'all ever seen them?
Come.
Yeah. Look, I wish I could take a BB gun and everyone I see just Pop, 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 pop. We put holes in all the reindeer, Rudolph the reindeer, right in his red nose. Just take a BB gun and pop, 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 right in that red nose of his and flatten that damn thing. Look, I hate seeing it. You understand? I
Yeah,
hate seeing it,
Cap.
but guess what? The Most High did not say go around and destroy these people's inflatables. You
Right.
understand? He never said that. So I don't do that. You know, but I would love to. It'd be a good target practice right
Oh,
there.
yes.
Get a old hammer, nice
Hey,
BB gun.
hey, both are Christ, sir. Yes.
Look, I hit the ones that they put on the roof. You ever
Yeah.
seen the inflatable ones they put on the roof? Pop, 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 pop. Hit Rudolph and hit Santa right in his fat ass. Pop, 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 pop.
Look,
You know what I mean?
I want,
I'm
I want, I
telling
want to
you.
hit that going nose. That nose going. I want to hit
Hey, I'm telling you.
that.
Telling you, boy. And watch him fall off the roof. You understand? Watch that
Right, bro.
inflatable fall off the roof. Okay.
All right.
But of course, don't go doing that. Talking about Captain the Goggle Boy said he wanted to do it. So y'all did it. Don't do that. All right. Let these devils have a Santa. That's for them. Let them have it. Let them have all of the Rudolphs and the reefs and the mistletoes and the ho and the boughs of jolly. Let them enjoy. But you children of the Lord, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you're God's chosen people. You're not supposed to celebrate those things.
Right.
You're not supposed to celebrate that.
Right.
Okay? So don't celebrate it. Those things are standards here. Well, it's a standard. Nobody has to teach anyone what the 4th of July represents. They know. They got you pledging the allegiance in their school, in your school.
Yeah, Cap, they hit you. They hit you with Juneteenth first, though. They gonna hit you with Juneteenth first.
No, they don't. Oh, they hit you. Juneteenth came after that. I didn't learn nothing about no Juneteenth when I was in school. I didn't learn Juneteenth till I got out of school. I don't ever recall them talking about or celebrating or acknowledging Juneteenth at all. Not at all. I don't remember that. They taught you that in school? Or y'all celebrated Juneteenth in school?
I did well, I'm from Tulsa, so you know what I'm saying, we did understand the Black Wall Street, and then they did show us Juneteenth, but it's not the same thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of got an understanding of that, but it's not the same thing.
Right. So by you being in Tulsa, maybe they, wanted to talk about that, but like I said, I don't remember ever celebrating that in school.
No, me neither, sir.
Ever. I don't even ever can you remember one time where anybody even mentioned it? I don't even remember Juneteenth as a child. I don't, you know what I'm saying? In all of my young years, even when I became a young adult, I don't remember nobody talking about Juneteenth. This just recently turned around and came about. Mm-hmm. And they started taking the Juneteenth celebrations here in Missouri back and forth to I think from here in Kansas City. They started celebrating here a couple of years, then they celebrated there a couple of years, and then that was that. But I never heard that as a child. So, and guess what? That's still that's an American holiday. So I mean, it's a standard, now because they put it on their calendars. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but like I said, the standard is everything is set. You don't have to teach anybody nothing. You don't have to have no classes. You don't have to explain nothing. Everybody already know. They already know. They already know. What your mama say a couple months before your birthday coming up. What you want for your birthday? Mm-hmm. She don't say, baby, do you know what a birthday celebration is all about? But let me teach you. Let me tell you what it's all about. Nope. Mama say, what you want for your birthday? And the kid tell the mama. That's what happened. And so the standard is going to be keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. That's going to be a standard. we're not gonna be going around, having to tell people, whoa, hold on, man, that's pork. You can't eat that. That's pork. It's gonna be a standard. And guess what's gonna be such a standard? Ain't even gonna be no pork in our stores. You understand? Well,
Right.
I can't wait till that day happen, because I remember real quick, sidebar, when I first came in the truth. This was one of my tests. I turned around and went and bought some. I was switching from the pork. I really didn't eat that much pork, you know what I mean? But we did sometimes here and there, and turned around and I was paying attention. So I thought I was looking up and down at the meat and the name of what it was, the pork and the poultry, the beef.
Yeah.
And the turkey, I'm like this, trying to make sure going down the aisle, because they put that pork and that beef right next to
Yeah,
each
right. Yeah.
And when I got to that pork and when I got to that beef, I said, oh, okay, here I go. Right. And I'm trying to make sure I don't grab no pork. And brother, I could have sworn I grabbed a beef roast. I'm like this. Oh, okay. Beef. Okay. Pork. Oh, no. Beef. And I picked it up, brother. I could have sworn that thing said beef in my hand. And I turned around because I wanted a beef roast that night for dinner. And boy, my wife, I know she was going to hook it up. I took that thing home. She said, baby, this pork. I said, what? Wait a minute, what? And I said, damn, sure is. And I'm sitting here and I'm faced with the decision I got to make now.
Yeah.
You understand? I don't like traffic. I don't like packed stores. I can't stand that out. And so I'm like, what the hell am I finna do? Right? And I was like, damn, I'm just taking classes now. I'm just a young man in the class. I ain't.
Okay.
I'm like, oh man, I ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? But then I said, F that. And I just threw it in the trash. And we just ordered some food that night. You understand? Because I messed it up. I don't even know how. But I was faced with that decision because guess what? Once you know the truth, you're held accountable to it then.
Damn right.
And that was my test. That was one of my tests. And I turned around and I told my rib, I said, damn, baby, I was like this in the store. Look, I'm up beef, chicken, pork, what is it? Poultry. Pork. I was like, damn, and I still, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I can't wait. It's gonna be the standard. Ain't gonna be no pork in our grocery stores. That's gonna be the standard, boy.
No pork.
You understand?
Right.
That's going to be the standard. Everything gonna be lawful. You don't have to tell nobody that we're not supposed to eat pork, because guess what? We're gonna know not to eat pork.
Right.
We're not gonna be celebrating no birthday. Who the hell cares what day you was born on anyway?
Yeah, Cap. If I could on that point real quick though.
Go ahead.
Man, I see a lot of brothers, right? You know what I'm saying? They're not in the school. You know what I'm saying? We got brothers on Facebook, whatever, man.
Right.
And you celebrating brother's birthday. Like that's like to me, that's a child mindset.
Right.
Why are you still saying happy birthday, brother? Like that nigga's 40, he's 50. Stop telling him happy birthday.
Right.
How long are you gonna keep telling this brother happy birthday? Happy this, happy that. Nah, man. That is crazy. It's crazy.
Right.
For a grown man, don't tell me happy birthday. And then you got that other thing where they say give him his flowers. I think that's the gayest thing that you could say.
Oh man. Hey, I ain't giving no brother no flowers.
Man, I ain't giving no nigga no flowers, man.
I give him a prop.
Yeah, I big up you, whatever. Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you do that all day long.
Man, I ain't giving no flowers, nigga.
I'm telling you. Yep. So that's going to be the standard, to where we're not going to have to teach people about, hey man, you're supposed to be keeping the law, right? It's going to be the standard. It's going to be the standard, and we're still going to be teaching people. That's the only way that we learn. God is not going to magically write anything on our hearts, which is your brain. He's not going to do that. That's not what he's talking about when he's saying he's writing it on your heart. Right now, Christ taught us how to write that in our heart. We're doing it right now. It's in our hearts right now, meaning it's in your mind. Instead of you having to refer to the book to say, wait, hold on, baby, before you go in the grocery store, let me check this real quick and see. Hold on, wait a minute. So you got to go to the book, go to the pages, and see what's lawful. You already know it. Right. We already know. You understand? It's in our heart, which is your mind.
Yeah, if I could, real quick.
1 second. We already know that pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, you understand? Squid, alligator, all of that is unlawful. Why? Because guess what? That's what I was taught when I came into truth.
Right.
The generals and the captains put that in my heart, my mind. God didn't draw it in there.
Right.
He had men to do it. You understand? Read that scripture for me, Trooper.
Come. Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and verse 36.
Mm-hmm.
And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door.
If thou seest a man of understanding, it didn't say if you see God and if you see the Holy Spirit, you understand, and you just let that is crazy to me. How they really think that the Holy Spirit teaching you, meaning that you just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, you in a room with the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit just teaching you everything that you need to know. I just don't understand that. I just don't understand that. This talking about a man that has the Holy Spirit. It says it right here. If thou seest a man of understanding, what is he talking about understanding? If he understands these scriptures.
Yeah.
If he understands this Bible, it says, get thee betimes unto him. Like, man, get with that brother. Be with him. Hang with him. Hang with that man that understands.
Mm-hmm.
This is why, guess what? I'm never leaving the general side. I'm never leaving these men. To turn around and show brothers how to change their life. Why would I be retarded as hell? Boy, I'm gonna say something else. Why would I be just as retarded as I can be and go back to the world and hang around people that have no understanding at all? Why would I leave the captains over me in this school, my brothers and my sisters? You understand? Why would I leave them to go hang with folks in the world that know absolutely nothing?
Right.
They got problems of their own they still can't fix. Why? Because they just refuse to get in here.
Yeah.
They refuse to get in here. They refuse to get in here. Give me the next scripture, Trooper. Go to Acts 8 and 30. And go ahead, Mashallah. You want to say something, brother?
Nah, I don't want just just to piggyback on what you were saying, man. Like when you understand this truth, man, you wouldn't lead this truth. You know what I'm saying? You would like I love my brothers so much. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of the things that you definitely done taught me. You know what I'm saying? You love your brothers so much, man. I wouldn't leave my brothers. You know what I'm saying? I'll never leave this truth. You know what I'm saying? Because I love my brothers that much. I love my people that much. You know what I'm saying? And when you pick up that Bible, when you read them scriptures and you understand that you are the people, like you are the greatest people here on earth.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, I'm out here trying to tell my people this. I'm out here trying to wake my people up. You get what I'm saying? So, Cap, it's a lot of heavy things you said. I don't want to go in too deep, but
it's all good.
Nah, it's a lot of heavy things, man. And you know what I'm saying? We got to continue to keep doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have these podcasts and we have classes every day during the week, and we doing what we doing because we really care about our people and we really care about waking our people up. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Like we're gonna talk crazy to you because we know Negroes like Negroes like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to hear the smooth words? Y'all go to the Christian church if you want to hear the smooth thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But if you
go ahead. Are you
But
done?
now, if you want to hear them rough things, man, you want to hear stuff to wake your people up, man. Come, hey, man, tune into the ISUPK, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. It's a lot, you say.
Yeah, no sweat. We're not dealing with a people that you can talk softly to. You got to understand the scripture says that we are stiff necked and hard headed and uncircumcised. You understand? And some more stuff. And I'm paraphrasing. So you can't deal with no hard headed somebody all nice and sweet.
Yeah.
The church has been talking nice and sweet to people forever. And guess what they've helped them do? Make matters worse, make their lives worse than what they already are.
Come.
Destroy them even more than what they already are.
Come.
They made matters worse. They haven't fixed anything. I don't know if you can tell, but those religious nuts have not fixed one single thing in the black community.
That's right.
Not one. And they've been preaching and dancing and singing and bamming tambourines since forever.
Come.
And none of that has fixed none of the problems in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. It only makes it worse. Because here you are serving a God that is not a God. You're worshiping the other nations of people, their gods. And all you're doing is just pissing our God off.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you're doing. You pissed them off so bad the world. Look at where we are in hell. People were waiting to go down under the ground for hell. Man, please. When hell is right here.
That's right.
Hell is right here. What could be worse than this right here? What could be worse than brothers walking across the street and getting unalived by white cops? Sisters doing an illegal lane change and end up unalived in a damn holdover in a cell. What's worse than that? What's worse than black mothers wearing t-shirts talking about because I got a black son? What's worse than this? Hands up, don't shoot. You got to keep begging these people
Right.
not to be harmed. And you really think that you're going to go under the ground and you're going to suffer something worse than this? To where you can't even get a job for yourself. You can't even adequately take care of yourself here. And you think under the ground is going to be, I think under the ground will be a better place than this here. We got to watch our people march and protest. They've been doing that for over 110 years. And you think going under the ground is going to be worse when they've been marching? How long the hell are you going to march for equality? Until you realize you ain't going to get it. You're not going to be considered equal with these people. You're not going to be considered as a human. You're a subhuman to them. In their constitution right now, today, you are still 3/5 of a human being. You're not even a whole human being. They don't even look at you as a real human, a whole person. You're 3/5 of one. Meaning that you ain't SHIT to these people. But you think under the ground is going to be worse than this. They are sex trafficking our children left and doggone right. These people that rule this place are responsible for that nonsense, man. In one county out here in St. Louis County, we got over 100, I believe it's 50 children missing, and they believe it's due to that sex trafficking mess. And that's just in one small little county too. It's not even that big. Our oppressor is responsible for that. His sick self is the one that thought that, you know what, this is what I'll do. I'll buy children. Disgusting, man. And you think under the ground is going to be worse than our children being defiled here?
No.
Being kidnapped? And so what is it? 1,600 little girls black girls go missing here in the United States every year. And you think under the ground is worse than that? Something is wrong with your head. Something is clearly wrong with your head, man. I don't know if it's the naps. I don't know if your braids too tight. I don't know what it is, but something is wrong with your head to where you can't even think straight. You're not even thinking clearly. Nothing under the ground is going to be worse than what we're going through.
Yeah.
The scripture says that hell is on earth, man. It's a living condition.
Right.
Get out of that fairy tale mess that they're teaching you in the church, in your religions, by these religious freaks. You got to actually get in here and learn something, man. You got to actually put something in that big, empty, dumb head of yours. Stop putting Yolanda Adams' greatest hits in your head. And Mississippi Mass Choir, put they hits in your head. Get that stuff out of your head, man. Get your head out from our oppressors' butt cheeks and come and learn the truth.
Yeah. Come.
All right. Read up.
Damn right, Cap. Damn right.
Come, sir. The book of Acts, chapter 8 and verse 30. And Philip ran thither to him and heard him read the prophet Isaiah and said, understandest thou what thou readest?
Stop right there. Now he turned around and ran to this brother. He heard him reading, right? You know how brothers and sisters be walking around with their books, with their favorite little novels and stuff, and they be sitting there reading to themselves.
Yeah.
You know, he saw this brother reading the scriptures, right? The Old Testament. This is before the New Testament was laid down, right? So he was reading because that's where Christ, that's where the apostles taught from. That's where the disciples learned from. They learned from the Old Testament while the New Testament was being laid down. All right. And guess what? He heard him and ran to him and asked him, do you understand what you read? And now this brother is going to give a response so cold. You understand? That should turn around and click when people say that you're not going to have to teach your brother or your neighbor no more. Now you just gonna know how to keep. You're gonna be 3 years old. Instead of you being terrible too, you're gonna know how to keep the laws. You're gonna be 2 years old knowing not to eat pork. If your mother turn around and put a piece of pork on your plate and put it in front of you while you 2, you gonna
you gonna cuss her out. You gonna cuss her out.
Right, you gonna cuss your mama. Oh no, mama! I can't. Thou shalt not eat swine. You gonna refer to the Bible on your mama while you too. Yeah. Mama, get Leviticus with me, real quick. Mama, get Leviticus for me. Let me show you something. Show you what you ain't supposed to be cooking and feeding me. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be 2 years old, understanding the laws like this. You barely even know how to talk. You know, you barely even know how to talk and walk at that point. You know, but God gonna magically write the law in your heart, which is your mind. He gonna take that heavenly pen of his, and then somebody play some harps and some violins. And some,
Cat, the baby gonna automatically pop out and say, "Hey, look, you can't eat that pork, guy."
Give me some harps. Come on, I need some angels around here. Come on, give me something. Give me something when the Lord gonna stroke that pen in your brain and your heart. Come on, man. That's magic. And we don't believe in magic in here.
That's right.
Now, what's this brother's response to him?
Khan, verse 31. And he said, how can I? Except some man should guide me.
Except some what?
Woo.
How can I? Except some man should guide me.
How can I accept some man guide me? That's why what we just read in Ecclesiasticus, it said that finding a man of understanding betimes him. I'm paraphrasing. And wear out the steps of his door. That's what it say. Yeah. You better stay with that man right there. You better hang with that brother right there. He got some understanding. You can learn from him. All right. Give me Hebrews 5 and 12.
I'm concerned.
Damn,
This is
that's heavy.
this is teaching 101 right here.
That's heavy.
Hebrews 5 and 12. Read it out.
Come on, sir. The book of Hebrews, chapter 5 and verse 12. For when for the time ye ought to be teachers,
Mm-hmm.
ye have need that one teach you again.
You have need that when you're supposed to be a teacher now. At a certain point, you're supposed to advance, right? You're supposed to be been grown. Okay, once you get to a certain point. Okay. But when you ought to be a teacher, you have need that one do what?
Ye have need that one teach you
You
again.
got to get taught again because you don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I don't know how else to say that or look at that. You don't know what you're talking about. So guess what? Somebody got to teach you all over again because you didn't learn something the first time.
Mm.
You didn't learn something the first time. And keep reading.
Kawakan, which be the first principles of the oracles of the Most High.
What's the oracles of the Most High, man? It's the Bible.
Yeah.
It's what we're reading. The brother said that he didn't understand because guess what? He needed some man to guide him.
Mm-hmm.
He needed some man to teach him. That's it. That's it. This is how you learn.
Sir.
Go ahead, Doc.
So you know what I'm saying? So you know when you hear a lot of these brothers, you know what I'm saying? You know, in the ISUPK, you know, we already know in the truth, we already know what's going on. But you get a lot of these brothers say, I'm woke now. I'm woke. I'm woke. Okay, cool. Good. Good you woke. Now you need somebody to teach your dumb ass. Like, cause you a dummy, because you don't even know what you're talking about. You woke, and now you don't even know where to go. You get what I'm saying? Now you go through a rabbit hole. They go through a rabbit hole of researching this and researching all that stuff. Man, you ain't really even got to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you woke that enough, man, come into this school, man, and really get woke up and understand your people and this and that. You can be woke all day. Yeah, okay, you finally found out that the oppressor been telling you lies. Whoop did he do? You know what I'm saying? Whoop did he damn do? We've been knowing this forever.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. You know what I'm saying? We've been knowing we've been knowing they've been telling us lies, man. We've been knowing it.
Alhamdulillah.
School, you ain't really woke. You think you woke.
Right.
You just learned that they've been telling you lies. So where do you go from there, man? Where do you go from the lies that your oppressor been telling you? Where do you go? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna go into Islam? You don't go to Buddha? You know what I'm saying? That's not being woke. You just going to another Christian religion. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? But when you come into the school, man, you really we don't say we woke, man. All we doing is telling the truth, brother. That's it. That's all we doing is telling you the truth, man, and waking our people up, man. And that's it.
Right.
You know so I say
anybody asks me, I tell them simply, I'm in the truth.
Yeah, that's it.
You know why? Because I live this way. We live this way in here.
That's right.
You know, I ain't woke because just as well as you can wake up, you can go back to sleep.
Right.
That's what a lot of them do. A lot of them have woke up. Oh, I'm woke, and you find out, boy, you still sleep. Listen to them. Let them talk long enough. You find out, damn, I thought you was woke, brother. You had to tap him on the shoulder, hit him with that elbow. Wake up, man. Wake up. You still asleep. You understand? With some of the things that they say that come out their mouth. Mm-hmm. You got to hit them with that elbow. Wait, come on, bro. Wake up, man.
Yeah.
For real, bro. Wake up. Come on. We're gonna be late. Yeah. You understand? We're gonna be late. But go to Matthew 17:5. We're gonna wrap it up here. We're getting close to the time here. I appreciate all the brothers and all the sisters rocking with us, man, on every damn show. You understand? Damn right, trooper. With all of our shows, Sharpen the Sword, you understand? STATL Connect and To the Hard Way. Like I said, the water to the brothers and sisters being in the classes and all of that, man. You understand? All of that. Go ahead, brother. Read that real quick.
Come on, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 17 and verse 5. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them.
Mm-hmm.
And behold, a voice out of the cloud which said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him.
Hear ye him. Meaning, listen to Christ. And what are you listening to him for? You're learning.
Right.
You're learning from Christ. Christ passed that wisdom of his down. Commanding General YAHANNA held on to it and picked it up and rolled with it. And look at what he's doing. Look at what he's doing with the truth. You understand?
Okay.
Not none of that nonsense that they've been learning in them religions.
Right.
He ain't picked that up. Because whatever religion we done picked up, we put it down when we came in here.
Damn right.
We put it down when we came in here. The Most High said, listen to Christ, learn from him. All right. Give me Matthew 26 and read 27 to 28.
Concert. The book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 27. And he took the cup and gave thanks and gave it to them, saying, drink ye all of it. Verse 28. For this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for the remission of sins.
So what does the word testament mean? Real simple. You can go to the strong. And I know brothers, they love this. One thing, one good thing and one bad thing. You know what I mean? Is that I love the fact that our brothers and our sisters are taking the time to read, you know, but in some cases they doing too much. You know what I mean? They are doing too much with these definitions, these Strongs, and the driver. What's that? The driver's Briggs, and all these different books and oh my God, they all over the place. When it's real simple, Christ simplified it for you, and guess what? The generals and simplified it for you too. They did all the research and the work before us. You understand? They pounded them books, man. When I heard the stories of what them generals was doing, I was like, that was amazing. And those men actually love the Lord's people. They actually love the Lord's people. Doing what they did. Because remember, wasn't no Google when the generals was out, man. When they was in the troop in 69. No damn Google. What no phone. Phones used to have little bitty screens like this, to where all you could see was the number that was going across it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It was like a pager. You had a phone, the pager just had the number going across the screen. That was it. That was it. But now, boy, you got big 10-inch cell phones that you can look up all kinds of stuff. You know? And the word testament in the Strongs, that word testament is number 1242, and it's a contract. You understand? Christ said that testament, that contract, that's him. His blood is shed for that reason. Christ is the new covenant. This was thousands of years ago when this happened. We're reading thousands of years ago information, not nothing that was just made. Okay, so Christ is the new covenant. We in the new covenant right now. You understand? We're supposed to be keeping the laws right now. We're still going to be teaching people. Like I said, no 2-year-old is going to know not to eat pork or not to celebrate their birthday. So 1-year-old, when the mommy bring the cake to the baby gonna tell the mama, this is unlawful. You understand? It just don't make sense, you know, and that's because it's not true. All right, you have to be taught. You have to be taught. We're not going to ever stop teaching men the laws that they're supposed to be keeping.
Right.
We're going to teach brothers and sisters. Guess what? We got to keep the laws, and here they are. That ain't gonna never go away. You understand? And with that, look, we're gonna go ahead and end it. We just a few minutes over. Again, the water to everybody for tuning in. Go ahead, close out, my Shala.
Hey, count on kind, sir. Count on kind, sir. Very, very heavy radio show. You always come
What,
through,
Warrior? What?
sharpen the sword, heavy, heavy, heavy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, always tune the sharpen the sword radio, man. To the hard way comes on Fridays. I gotta tune into that, man. There's some very heavy things coming out on that. Look, on Wednesday, we got a podcast, STATL Connect. You know what I'm saying? Where we bridging the gap, man. And we gonna talk about these tricky trannies, man.
Oh
We're
boy.
gonna talk about these tricky trannies. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
saying? And we're gonna show you simp Negroes out there how to not fall into a trick. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Because y'all sitting out here letting these yeah, it's a lot of things going on. Okay, so we go tricky training. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a heavy thing coming out on Wednesdays, man. Hey, the water for the radio show holding it down. Trooper Halak Ahmad, man. That's brother always ready to go, ready to get it in with us, man. We're gonna bring this thing up, man. We're gonna keep rocking. We're gonna keep rolling, sir. With that, I say shalom, sir.
Damn right, Warrior. Go ahead, Trooper.
Come on, sir. Again, out of Wanyum, I appreciate you all for letting me rock with y'all. I'm another heavy class. Until we meet again next time.
Damn right. And y'all already know. You understand? I ain't even got to say it again. My brother just said it all. You understand? My brother just said it all. Okay. Make sure y'all tuning in to ISUPK.com, whatever city you in. You know what I mean? Tune in to the classes. You know, let's actually do what the Lord said to do, which is to come together as a people.
Okay.
All right. We got to come together as a people. That the individual like stuff ain't been working. All right. It has not been working. All right. And with that, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Shalom. Yeah, about you, man.
Yeah, about you,